welcome back to Factorio. I'm trying my best, TM, to automate rails. So you know it's going good. We're almost there. And by almost there, I mean we'll be automating them down here. What do we need? Oh my, why do you need... Whatever, okay. You see this refined concrete that we're making? We're making it for a reason. And that's so I can do that ugly thing. And then... I'm going to make some rail supports. What's interesting is, to make this section, you need rails as well. So I'll do this, and also, this, I guess. You gotta be shitting me, it's happening again. Keep in mind, we don't need these rails for research, only for, crafting. So we don't need that many of them. But yeah, there we go. Nope. Whatever, they'll be used up. And there we go, that should be enough. What's the issue here? How many do these even make? Okay, so these ones make... Okay, so I could have about 1 billion of these per second if only I had enough steel. But, I don't have enough steel. So let's fix that. Actually, if I'm gonna be adding in more steel, I may as well do it up there. I'll go over here, maybe. Because there's nothing else that can really fit here, so... Yeah, and look, there's molten iron already here. Okay, there we go. That's 4 of them. Where's another 2? More over here, I guess. You know, I'm gonna be honest, I originally liked the lava, but now after, playing with it for so long, I don't know. I can't say I'm the biggest fan of it anymore, in terms of, like, you not being able to build over it. Because it's just kind of getting tedious. You know, I could easily get more space if I wanted to, it's just that right now I can't. Okay, so we want to do, something like this, I think. Yeah, 4 and 4. 2, 3, 4. Okay, that should give us some more. Oh. Also, I hate it when there's something like that, because wouldn't you be able to build over that? No. Why would you? Okay, whatever. We have this again, so... we can just copy and paste it over here. A total of 2 times... No. A total of 3 times. Okay. Okay, so now we wanna just... Yeah. And then you just need to, connect the water. Like the famous hip game, Where's My Water? For the, fucking iOS and Android, or... as I like to call them, iOS and the not bad OS. Ha 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 ha. Aren't you angry, Apple fans? Honestly, the worst wrong... First of all, I'll delete this, but the first wrong... No. Sorry. The worst, like, falsehood that I've seen Apple people talk about is the idea that iOS is better for development than Windows. When it's not, because iOS fucking... sorry, not iOS, macOS. Whatever, you know what I'm talking about. Basically, if you're not a developer, you should know that macOS is... There's no reason to use macOS. Like, genuinely, there's no reason. It is just an OS which I found zero redeeming qualities in, which is quite an achievement, honestly. But it is genuinely, yeah, like, something which I haven't found anything positive in. There are so many things on it that are just so out. I mean, I guess you can find if you compare it to, like, fucking the first version of DOS. But there's just so much in macOS that is just bad that there's just no real reason to use it, you know? Like, unless you are, for some fucking reason, like, specifically obsessed with macOS. And, like, you know, if you're a Mac fanboy, obviously nothing I say can, you know, change your mind. And honestly, people talk about Nintendo fanboys. Man, Nintendo fanboys, at least, are fanboys of a company that makes fun games. What are Apple fanboys fans of? A company that makes a laptop that, melts the fucking screen off? Wow. Honestly, by far, the funniest thing about Apple fans is just how defensive they are of every bad decision Apple makes. My favorite Apple moment has to be where they, use, like, Geekbench to prove that macOS is better than, like, you know, another... Sorry, not the macOS, but the new Mac chips are super fast. But then you look into the methodology that the website uses, and it's like... So, the way we did the tests is by, and the truth is, what they did was they basically started approximating shit, TM, and called it a day. Or, like... Well, the issue is, right? Apple's chips have what I would like to call, a cheating device. And by a cheating device, I mean they have, on-die memory or whatever the fuck, you know, it's not external. And because the memory is basically in an SoC, the memory bandwidth is very high. Now, what makes this a problem is that, some test results may be a little bit skewed, right? That could be a little bit of a problem, but not a very big problem. What makes it a very big problem is that websites like Geekbench don't just give you a score based on one metric. No, that'll make it fair. What websites like Geekbench do, and it's why Apple guys love Geekbench so much, is that it is worse than User Benchmark. Because User Benchmark's bias is funny. You can read the insane things written on the site and laugh. There's nothing funny about a website which does nothing but just misrepresent how fast something is. Because what they do is they, for instance, test how fast a CPU is in floating point. Then they test how fast a CPU is in integer. And then they say, okay, so our performance is going to be 35% of this, 45% of that, 55%, you know, it's stupid. And when you look into the actual scores, what do you see? You see that the Apple one, has like, solid performance in some metrics, like, comparable, and bad performance in other metrics, and a suspiciously high physics score because it uses an unrealistically small data set. And then, because it has the fast onboard memory, it can kind of, you know, run that quickly. So there you go. That's your Apple. And it's not an apples to apples comparison. It's not accurate at all. It's not accurate at all, but it's an Apple comparison that Apple does. It's like when Nvidia says that their fucking 5070 is like a 4090 when it's more like a, you know, it's more like a fucking 4080. Well, it's 40... It's the fourth 4080 they made. But seriously, like, I do not see why you should, I just don't see why you should bother with Apple. I mean, I guess if you're already in their ecosystem, you can, like, keep chugging the Apple-branded Kool-Aid. But unless you really just want to stay in that sort of bubble, it's far more worth it to just say, like, no, I'm gonna get an actually decent computer and get, like, literally not literally anything else, but literally something that's not shit. Because I remember seeing people online say, hey, well, if Apple is so much worse than Windows, why when I buy a $300 Windows laptop, it's slow as shit when compared to my $2,000 MacBook? And, like, yeah, you answered your own question, buddy. It's because you're using something with a very unrealistic price. But yeah, like, what are you gonna do realistically? People will... Why do you have some... Why is there refined concrete on the belt? It's being added. Where's concrete leaking onto the belt? Huh? Wait, what? Is it over here? No. Nor it is over here. Oh, I'm stupid. Okay, we did it. I have to get rid of all this stuff, though, first, so I can, pick up more concrete. Okay, give me that. Take this. Okay, that's rails done. Okay. So now you see all of this stuff that I have here, like this beautiful line of green belts and this even more beautiful full, well, it's a yellow, it's not a yellow belt, it's the other color. It's a red belt, but we'll be taking both of these because these ones are not going to be running most of the time, and I'm going to start mass producing tier 2 modules. This should be enough for basically one green belt or whatever the fuck. Oh, we'll also need processing units, which we'll kind of steal off of here somewhere. I'll set up some buffer chests. I mean, I have steel for that. Actually, let's start it now while we wait. Yeah. Well, the thing is, right, we have 10 rockets. However, we'll run into a situation where 10 rockets are, well, like, however many rockets are fine, But the issue is that, we can't handle so many bulk orders. So, we need a buffer of a bunch of this stuff so that, you know, we can produce faster than, you know, the factory has issued. Because, you know, there's gonna be downtime when there's no rocket waiting for delivery. And there's gonna be peak uptime when a rocket is just sitting there, waiting hungrily, just standing there kind of useless, because it doesn't have the stuff it needs. So here's the idea. These guys stack to... Let's do these ones first. So these guys, they stack to 100. Which means that we will want about... Yeah, which means we'll want, like... However much this is. Right? We will... Oh, wait, there's not enough space. Whatever. Just remove this and, I'll do it over here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, actually, let's do a full 10. And, I think we can do this with the power of... Well, I need the power of friendship for this one. This is clearly not enough space. Okay, whatever. We'll do it like this. There'll be a bit of overlap, but I'll just have to deal with it. Okay, but yeah. So this is the idea. So we'll have this, and you can see it's very slowly being used. So we'll connect this, and immediately all of these guys are gonna get chugged in and then pushed back out. We'll sort it like this here, where then these ones will combine into one of these, which will then be balanced and go in. So if there's one of these, because these guys only stack to 50, we will want like 2 of them. Which will mean we want something like this and something like this. Oops. I don't know why I placed the splitter there. But now that we have this, now we can put a splitter and merge them. And because these guys stack to 20, we'll need 5 of them. Which we can do here. There we go. Do it like this, and then... There we go. This should be way more than enough. Okay. So... we should, crash this also. And then, if there are any, like, of these guys in the network... Oh. No, never mind, wait. We are producing at efficiency. These are just kind of... Oh, no. I made a mistake. Please. Oh, yeah, never mind. I see the mistake. It's over here. It's fine. That was the surplus if we have too much petroleum. Or heavy oil. We shouldn't have too much of... No, the issue is we need to... Yeah, the issue is we need to turn heavy oil into petroleum. How much petroleum is there? Not enough. Okay, so what I'll do This could backfire, but I'll put a second one, which will connect to this one, which will fire those up. But shit. Okay, so what I'll do is I'll connect a pump here, which will say if there's more than 22k, then please make a lot of that. There we go. That should help a little bit. Okay, whatever. But now we have those three. So now this will just keep on slowly getting all the necessary ingredients, and now anything we steal off of here will not have that bad of a consequence until way later, which automatically makes it less painful to do so, because I know that the consequence of my actions will bite me in the ass a little bit later. It's obviously really good for me right now. Not in about half an hour or whenever, but, you know, for now. Okay, so how many of these modules do I have to make? Well, first of all, we only need, like, let's do speed first. We need quite a few speed modules. Because speed modules are used in assembling machine 3s. So let's build 10 of them. And each one of these will use quite a few of these per second, but nowhere near enough to saturate this. I don't know why I'm using these when I can just be using fast ones. I even had one in my inventory. Then what I'll do is I'll immediately buffer all of them. Into one of these guys. Alright. I kind of placed roboports in a very weird but sort of sparing way. Okay, so yeah, I want to have this sort of system. And, I'll also do this, because I just want the red one, okay? Okay, actually, no, wait, I have the red one here. Give me you. Look at how professional this looks now. There we go. Oh yeah, I should probably power this up. Power up. So now what I need to do is, hopefully, once these ones come in, half of these will be going to somewhere else. The other half will be making a couple speed 2s. If there's 10 of them, okay, what you gotta consider is one of these requires 0.16, one of these makes 0.8. So we can just about supply 2 of these at once. So we'll do that. Actually, no, what I'll do is, I'll do that, and then this, and then... Does this still work? No, because they've been deleted. Okay. And then these two will be just getting picked up by these ones, and thrown into somewhere else by the long hands. As opposed to the long-legged inserters. I'm afraid to see those. I'm not arachnophobic, I'm just horrified. Tungsten! Okay, so we'll have the same idea here. Where you have this sort of system. Maybe a little bit unnecessary, but it's fine. But I'll have it like this then, and I'll move you through there, where there'll be a speed 3 over here. That gets those two and puts these here. Oh, but I need tungsten carbide, and that's in the other side of the fucking base. So that's gonna be a problem. Only a little bit, though. Okay, how do we get the tungsten carbide? Huh. You're actually full on it. I'm having intrusive thoughts in the shape of a giant buffer chest and the logistics bots again. The thoughts won! We're gonna have another buffer chest. Yay for buffer chest fans, and, horror for normal humans? Yeah, sure. But hey, if your base isn't full with, all different types of bots running around, trying to fulfill orders desperately, because they know that, if they don't, the Aquilo base explodes, oh, that's just Factorio. Spoilers. Eventually, we'll be going to Aquilo. Because you need to do it to beat the game. Okay, anyways, now that that's done, we have to figure out how the fuck I'm gonna make the other ones. Okay. I'm only gonna... Okay, because we need speed modules for other stuff. So I'm only gonna be making, 8 of the other ones. This is 8, right? That's 9. Whatever. It's 8 now. So what I'll be doing is I'll be copying the same idea, except we'll only be making production modules 1 and 2. Like this. I know the turbo belts are overkill, but I like him. And it's my video. So if you don't like him, please don't leave. Okay. So now that that's doing work. Task. Doing a task. Okay, now that this is happening, I can now make production 2s. Yay! And next up, I'll just copy this entire assembly. Oh yeah, that's just perfect. Wow, yay! This is incredible. No, what I just need to do is... Oh, that's brilliant. .org. Just fucking place all of them here. Okay, that one was a mistake, so I'll just do this. It's just gonna make more of them for now. We'll just have one here. Oh no, actually what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna move this a little bit. It's gonna be stupid. But if it's stupid and it works, it's stupid and it works, okay? I understand there's a saying where it's like, if it's stupid and it works, it's not stupid. But I don't subscribe to that idea. Because it's still stupid, it just also works. Also, I like it when people say stupid in a way that's like, where they sound like some kind of mafia crime lord from some fucking movie. You know, the sort of Italian-American accent. Stupid. I don't know. Maybe it's just me. Apologies to anyone who is Italian or American, because my comments are probably sounding stupid. But I assume you're used to that. I don't know why. Oh, that was a mistake. I don't know why, but this music reminds me of I can't remember what it reminds me of, but it reminds me of something. Maybe it's just suffering a tiny bit from the El Generico disease? I couldn't tell you. Okay, let's make quality modules, which I haven't seen in action yet. How's the base doing? 500 something megawatts. That's perfect. Kind of love how most of Nauvis' existence is... By the way, this hasn't powered up yet. I don't think these guys have any kills even. Do they? No. There's not even any damage anyway. The bugs haven't even bothered getting up there because they never needed so much iron. I guess you can call that a miscalculation, or if you want to be, let's use the term correct even though it's wrong. If you want to be cool, you can say that it was all planned from the beginning. It was a distraction play. Yes, totally. Totally didn't, just miscalculate. No, the glorious leader would never do a miscalculation, sir. That's the bots. I don't know why they sound like, fucking Cold War movie villains. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Trust me, we don't need more speed. So, if you're wondering, what is the purpose of these guys? Well... Okay, so we need to work on the Vulcanus transfer ship. Because it's pretty fucking decent for what it is. A lot of these things are using quite a lot of power. Right now, just in operation at idle, we're using quite a few megawatts. Now tell me what would happen if I put this everywhere. And I do mean everywhere. How much do you think we would end up using? Because I have no idea. I don't even know how many we need. Can I use these in here? No. Anywhere else I can shove these into? No. Ooh, efficiency into the engines. Okay, but now we require 100. Well, there'll be... Actually, wait a minute. So how much does one of you do? I need... So one of you removes it by 40. Minimum consumption is 20. But that means, if you do the math, like the Atari Jaguar ad told you to, we only need 2. Because if one of these removes it by 40, and the minimum is 20... Yeah, that means we only need 2 to minimize it. And then we'll see. Thing is, we can always, like, improve the ship if we need to. Like, make it longer or whatever. But I have to see, first of all, there's this... Okay, this only requires 80 now. Interesting. How's the fucking GTA download doing on the laptop? It is chugging along. Yay. I may get faster internet. Okay, the fuck do you do? What if I... Okay. Use filters. Normal quality 2s. What if I then place another one? Which only does... Which, like... So what if I, separate them in terms of quality? So... Will that give me anything? Quality plus 2. Okay, we'll see. I'll come back here, and if it has actually done something, I'll consider it a huge success. Oh, but also another thing, these ones are going to be useful. Wait a minute, actually. On a spaceship... Getting speed 3s or production 3s is interesting. Because we want to use the minimum amount of stuff, so speed would be preferable. One speed 3 Boosts consumption by 70%. But one efficiency 3 that we only get in Gleb and we have to use fucking spoilage for. Okay, so that lowers it by 50%. So if we call up Mr. Jaguar, that's 150%. But that lowers it. So if there's an assembler 4, we can add 1 speed module. We can add 1 speed module 3 and 3 efficiency modules 3. And that should give us... Yeah, that should give us, like, the same power draw for 50% more speed. Well, this one isn't doing much. Okay, anyways, yeah, what I've noticed is that there's way more of these guys than these guys, so... Oh yeah, that one can't speed up. What does quality do? Speed minus 5. Huh. Well, if there's a problem, there's also a solution. I'm pretty sure I automated these somewhere. I seem to have. I do not know where, but somewhere I did. Oh yeah, right, also, how's Mr. Vulcan's transfer ship doing? Pretty well. How's... I should probably do something about the platform, but... How's, Nauvis doing? It's, Oh! Okay, so during the night... Huh. What if I disconnect it and see how well it does? I'll do that. No, actually... I could do the same kind of plug system. But for now, let me just test it. It's night, right? No, it's becoming daytime. Huh. Okay, I'm gonna do the same kinds of power plugs. Because they don't seem to need to be powered. Okay, so what I'll do... is I'll go through here. Where are the power couplings? Yeah, okay, so I need these 3 delicious materials, and I can get them where? There's iron, there's copper. So I do it like this, and then like this. So one will go here, and another one will go here, and a third one will go down here, and a fourth one over here. Then just use these guys. One here, one here, one here, one here. No. I'll need 2 of them, actually. Just do it like this. I do not care. Then we'll make one go... No. We'll make one go under... all of that. Then we'll go here, where only half of them will go here, but then the other half of them will go there, and combine with you here, so then you'll go like this. And now we can start putting in the recipes. Now you will see my brilliance at work when this all starts being crafted. 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright, also 5. Oh, and also we need somewhere to actually put them out. So, there you go. The idea is, we're gonna be basically taking some of these guys, because we surely have more of them. And the idea is we'll use this to see where they're connected, and we'll basically disconnect these guys everywhere except in one spot, where the power coupling will be. And that power coupling will basically decide, you know, if they should be turned back on or not. It's probably going to cause issues somewhere, but we'll deal with it later. Oh yeah, like here, where there's a power thing that's being powered by that. What I'll have to do is I'll have to remove you. Because I have to keep the network's, yeah, disconnected. So I'll do that. Yeah, then I'll have to also undo this. And that. And that. And that. Wait, actually, no. Because now these ones are working on their own network. So I'll have to do that, and I'll have to disconnect you. So, okay, now this is disconnected from everything else except this. Which means if we do that... oh, it's still connected over here. Where are you connected to something? Over here. Oh my god, really? What are you... Okay, what are you powering? 20... Oh. Oh, they keep having to run to keep these powered. Okay. So what I'll do is I'll disconnect those two. Why are you running? Oh, because of you. Huh. Okay, delete these two. I'm not making subs... Okay. Well, this is an unsolvable problem, so... Huh. Well, tell you what. This one wasn't used anyways, so... Stupid problems require stupid solutions. I think I've heard that somewhere, coming from me. Okay, I'm back. So, it's the next day in real life, and I thought about something. So, I want to go to Fulgora next, and one thing I thought about, and you'll agree with me that it's an absolutely stupid idea. I need to see how much it costs to barrel one barrel. And, how much it, okay, hold on. Rocket capacity 100. So, I can fit... I assume it's also 50 to deconstruct, correct? Yes. So I can fit if there's 100 of those. So, one... Rocket capacity 100, okay. Who are you? Yeah. I can fit... Okay. Ah! That is interesting. So I can fit... So, it's 50k per... Right? No. It's not 50k, that's too much. If it's 50 times 100... yeah, that's 5k heavy oil per rocket. Huh. Okay, that is a little expensive. I'm gonna make a bunch more silos and use prod too, so we have a lot more capacity. Yeah, I think that's what I'll try to do today. Okay, but my question is, and I know you've all been wondering this, am I insane? But more importantly, why not try to do... I'm just gonna fucking automate. I don't care. You may be wondering, why would you just not make it on Nauvis? And the answer is because things are mostly free here. To get enough oil, it does, and oil products, it does cost you your sanity, but it is free. Right, so what do I need for a silo? What do we need exactly? We need a few things. 5 billion rocket. We need pipes. Oh, we have everything except PUs. So tell you what, I'll make like the first chest in a line, the processing unit chest or whatever. You know, I'll make the first chest in a line, the useful one. The one you can pull from for stuff. I will need one of you here. Okay, that's more than enough. So then we'll go over here. Sure, why not? I need... Gee, there's really no assembling units 3 anyway. And then I'll go over here, and I'll limit so I can only have, like... 30 silos? Nah, 20 silos. Okay, then I'll put a chest. I wanna request 200 of you. 200 of you. 200 of you. 200 of you. And 200 of you. It's not gonna be exactly 200, but I don't want to make too many. There we go. Should start working. Then we'll immediately put productivity here, because we're not using any of that capacity. And we're also automating beacons. So, we can just put speed beacons around it. Though, this may be a little bit too close, so I may have to move it a little bit out of the way. Though, I don't have an issue of just moving, like, this entire assembly. Not moving, right? But continuing it somewhere, like, down here or whatever. They don't all have to be in one place. But yeah, look at that. These ones make way 40% slower, but basically every 4th rocket is entirely free. But because they make 40% slower, in order for us to keep up, we will want some... Well, first of all, we'll want some speed 2s. But, yeah, we'll want some more... Actually, yeah, we'll just expand this. For the simple reason that if we just added more rockets, then we have a lot more bulk capacity. Meanwhile, if we didn't expand our rocket production... And we only expanded, you know, how many, you know, how quickly we can make rockets. Then we'd eventually run into the issue where we would, you know, we would eventually run into the little known issue where we would just have no capacity, because, you know, if you would imagine if 10 rockets appear at, like, you know, if a ship appears... And it needs 10 rockets all at once. But there's another ship already in orbit that is using up a bit of that capacity. Then we'll basically just have to sit and wait for that to be fulfilled. Regardless of if, like, you know, we have enough resources for that or not. Because, you know, they can only come out of the, you know, they can only build and come out of the pad so quickly. So, with this method... we should be able to just, be a little bit faster. Okay. Ah. Great. Whatever. I'll also have to completely... replace the calcite stuff with with like the actual drills. I thought we would need way more calcite, by the way. It's crazy how cheap calcite is. Okay. It is making them, that's good. Okay, now we have to risk the entire fact. Why do I have so many of you? Alright, because that thing. Whatever. Oops. I need some of those, actually. Okay, so now that, that's being dealt with. Okay, now we can start thinking. I need those big old drills, but actually I don't, because this will just build itself. I just have to delete all the existing ones. And what now? Oh, you again, whatever. It's not like we don't have the repair materials. Because someone planned a little bit ahead. Not here, though, because they never get attacked. Because I used all 7 brain cells to design this. Okay, anyways, it's now time to use the brain cells for this. Huh. Hold on, what I'll do is like this. I don't know, 1 down. Yeah, why not? Kinda crazy how well this fits. Though I'll have to remove these. Because there's no use for them. It's no use. Take this. I don't know why I'm making a noise, which sounds more like Mickey Mouse, but whatever. Look at how slowly we're using this. How big of a factory do I need to actually use calcite? Like at any meaningful amount. It's no use. Take this. Whatever. So there we go. What's the issue? Oh yeah, you're out of Roboport range. Huh. Well, whoever built these didn't even consider that. That's kind of stupid, don't you think? You'd think whoever designed these would be intelligent. Sometimes I wonder why I make the voices I make for fun. We're not even using the whole patch, but I don't care, it's fine. Whatever. And now it's time for the funny, where you can just use the 2 of these. I just realized, yeah, I'm still out of oh, I am out of light oil completely. What's the issue? It's taking a while for the heavy oil to crack. So that's something worth dealing with. I'll be dealing with it as soon as I deal with the belts. How are the belts doing? The belts are actually full. I would really like to get more stuff set up. Like, sorry, more tungsten set up. Because we have access to a lot of tungsten. It's just that getting it to here will be annoying. So I'm late, you know, and I'm lazy, so I haven't bothered. By the way, this is our entire huge base uses this much tungsten. I'll just do it up to here, because the rest will, yeah. But like, holy shit, this base basically runs off of nothing. It is nearly free in terms of calcite. So, I'm just gonna speed up, like, the specific path that uses the most of them. Like, on both sides, because I feel like that's going to be, you know, the weakest link. Okay. This is already blue belt, but I'm gonna be consistent. Did you know that in terms of going insane, Factorio is pretty high on the list of things that may make you go insane? This is because it has the ability to make you care about the numbers more than any other game. I think this is the only, like, you know, people care about numbers in, like, RPGs, but I think that Factorio surpasses any RPG in terms of just how much fucking basic-ass math you have to do to, figure stuff out. And it is genuinely, like, a huge skill, like, it's a huge skill filter for a lot of people. I have friends who just bounced off the game because doing, like, really basic ratio math is just something they can't do that reliably. Which is something you'll kind of get good at if you're good at Factorio, because that's the type of game Factorio is. But we can just use these belts now. I don't know why I'm doing it here. It's not necessary, but he did it anyways. Yeah, can you believe how, like, you know, it's just, I know I keep repeating this, but it's crazy. Oh my god, look, we're finally seeing some calcite usage. Look, guys, we could run out at any moment. We slightly dropped the amount of calcite we were using a little bit. And that's with basically most of the foundries working. Wow. We're so close to... By the way, I know I'm memeing, but, like, if we were ever running low on just one of the turbo belts, remember, we have right now the capacity for 3 just from the starting calcite. There's still how many million pieces of calcite all over the fucking place? Oh yeah, a lot. A lot. Anyways, yeah, so my goal would be to eventually go and land in Fulgora next, once we get everything I want up and running, which may take a little bit of time, but it should be okay. We're running into issues right here. As you can see, something is eating all the red circuits. And if you see, this is not being fully saturated because there's not enough plastic. And there's not enough plastic because there's not enough pipe contents. And there's not enough pipe contents because there's way too much heavy oil for how much petroleum gas we need. Which means that, well, we need to add even more cracking. From heavy directly to petroleum. I don't know where to add it, so I'll just go down here. Actually, maybe we could go up here. Yeah, because there's this, but I can just... Huh, actually, yeah. I mean, there's nothing that I can really use this space for, so... How is this? Like that, okay. Oh shit, we're out of water. Huh. What's using up all the water? Oh, pipeline is full. Well, if we really are so low on water, I'll have to deal with that right after I hook the other things up. But, you know, the priority right now is to just get the system working. Okay, we'll connect this to here. And then this is going over there, like being pumped out. Which means that I could probably just, yeah, yank this over here, and there we go. So that should be done eventually, though we are missing quite a lot of both of those for now. Mainly because there's, yeah, no coverage. So I'll be adding some of these so I do have coverage over the entire thing. There we go. The numbers have gone down. So that's the goal. Okay, but now why am I out of water? What's the issue? The issue is that you guys are just way too slow. Now, remind me, who made a bunch of Speed 3 modules? Could it be me? 36. Will that be enough? Well, I'm about to find out, so let's see. 1, 1, 2, 1, 1, 2, 1, 1, 2. Exactly enough. And we have 150% speed. Guys, our power is absolutely shitting itself. Why, though? Yeah, okay. We seem to be running low on sulfuric acid. What's the issue? Why are you low? Oh, because you connected directly to them and not to the buffer. I see. Okay, we'll connect it to the buffer then. Okay, so now we're running at full power for a little bit. But we're getting worryingly close to using up the whole capacity. Remember, all of these guys are not enough as all of our stuff. There's just not enough water in the pipeline anymore. I guess not enough sulfuric acid. Are there any parts of the pipeline that are, like, not properly connected? Because I know there was one part which just never connected properly. Is this part, but it's fine now. So the issue really is there's just not enough acid. That's a really big acid field, but those are. So let's see how many of these are. So that's 144k, 119k, 82k. So we have to go up there for the acid, and we will want a lot of pumps. Like, a lot of pumps. So I'm gonna just go get a bunch of pump jacks, get a bunch of engines, and I guess this will be like the final part of the episode's emergency thing. Because things never go to plan, do they? Yeah. Turns out, wait, I'm already automating pumps. What am I doing? Maybe a few too many. Okay, so we have these. We need small power poles. We don't need all of these. We need a lot of pumps. Like, not pumps. We need a lot of pump jacks. We need a lot of everything, honestly. Okay, at least that's automated properly now. Where are the pipes? Here they are. We'll need a lot of these guys, and we need some of these guys. I don't need any of these. Oh yes, sulfuric acid is already at 23k. That's concerning. Now I need, okay, now I need to just find where I automated pump jacks. Did I even automate pump jacks? I don't think I did. Oops. Well, that's gonna cause problems. Actually... Oh, no, I thought for a second I may have. Are there any pump jacks in the network, even? I'd assume maybe a few. But, oh, there are 40-something. I don't know if that's gonna be enough or not. So tell you what, one last thing before we go over there. As you can see, there is still space for another thing here. This will be the pump jack. And the pump jack will be a little bit on that, but it doesn't matter. Put you over here. And tell you to build pump jacks. Oh shit, I also need pipes. There we go. So while that's working, we should go over and fix the power problem before it goes from very bad to very worse. We have some cliff explosives on us. No, we don't. So let's really quickly pick them up, because they will be kind of a necessity, considering how many cliffs are up there. Okay. Actually, let's stop so they pick up bricks. There we go. But yeah, ain't that funny? Every single time you play Factorio... I forgot power poles now. Oh my god. Okay, whatever. Tell you what, I'll split it, because I didn't expect to forget everything 5 times in a row. I'll see you next time when we do more Factorio. I hope we fix the power, otherwise the base will turn off. See you then. Goodbye.